Okay, today I have a 1-star review from Trustpilot
Okay.
for the world famous Yankee Candle Company.
Yes.
And this is written by B. Tattlin.
Just the letter B.
Yeah.
B T-A-T-E-N.
Tattan.
T-T-A-N. Okay.
But when I first read it, I thought it was B. Tattlin, like B. Tattletailin. Tattlin.
Oh, B Tattlin on Yankee Candle though. That's a good one. I like that.
Okay, so this is a 1-star review from Trustpilot written by B. Tattlin for
All right,
Yankee Candle Company.
I'm ready.
The subject is all caps. Fraud. Yankee Candle fraud.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Fraud. Do not buy from Yankee Candle. They send emails with fake promotions and deny every portion of it. The representative, Nicole, was very sweet, and I feel bad that she was placed in this position. I received an email from Yankee Candle at 8:32 on 8/28 that stated it was a buy one, get two free. I bought 2 candles, expecting that I would get 4 candles if I bought 2. This promotion had no code anywhere. Under each picture was written in red, buy 2 jar candles at the regular price and get 2 free. I ordered 2 pumpkin spice candles, expecting to get 2 free. There was no mention of the 2 free candles in the summary. I then called Yankee Candle to explain the issue I was having. I spoke to a lovely young lady named Nicole. Nicole asked for the promotion, and I told her that there was nothing at the top of the page. But under each picture was a statement in red indicating each candle featured was, quote, buy one, get 1 jar candle free. Not so. According to Nicole, if I wanted 2, I should have ordered 4. That point was never mentioned. Never. Nicole requested that I be sent the 2 candles that were part of the promotion, and I thanked her. However, at this point, I had been trying for over an hour to get this thing done. I then informed her that YC should give me the order free of charge, and she consulted with her supervisory staff again, and apparently they were too afraid to do the right thing. This entire promotion is a scam. Don't fall for any YC promotions. They have no integrity and do not want the consumer to get any kind of a break. I am going to follow up with the complaint to the FCC. This company needs to be held accountable for lying. I wasted almost 2 hours trying to buy a candle. I feel bad for Nicole. Get out now and get a reputable job. You can do much better than this.
I didn't like that exit line, but we'll talk about that later. Okay.
B. Tattlin.
B Tattlin. So based on the read, I'm going to go ahead and assume that B Tattlin used a lot of all caps and maybe a lot of exclamation points too.
Yeah, as I started doing that, I was like, why did I start screaming these? Because this whole review is just screaming.
All right, but is that what it is? It's a lot of caps and exclamations?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay. Now, the offer was buy 1, get 1 free, or buy 2, get 1 free. What was the offer?
Okay, that switches around.
Okay.
So they say the email that arrived at 8:32 on 8/28 stated buy 1, get 2 free.
Buy 1, get 2 free. Okay.
So they bought 2, expecting that they would get 4. The promotion had no code anywhere. Under each picture was written in red, buy 2 jar candles at the regular price and get 2 free.
Okay.
But then so they have just said that it's buy one, get 2. And then they just said it's buy 2, get 2. And then later they say to Nicole, buy 1, get 1 jar candle free.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Like it's very all over. That's 3 different promos. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to be ageist, certainly, but I don't know why I get the feeling that B Tatton is a little bit older.
Me too.
Because I feel like now, while maybe there was some miscommunication here, it seems like there's changes between the email. First, honestly, when you started reading this review, Trey, I thought that the email was maybe a fake email, because you know how sometimes you get these emails and they seem like they're from Yankee Candle or something, and they're like, click here for this promo, but then you click there and it takes you to, like, I don't know, it steals your identity or something. Yeah. So at first I thought that's what certainly was happening. But then when B Tatton started talking about the red underneath the images, I assume that she's referencing the images on the website, right? I assume, or not referencing back to the email.
I thought it was the email.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, maybe it wasn't a fake email. I don't know what it was, but my thing is that if there was a promo, if there was a promo and it said buy 2, get 2 free, and you're a Trey, would you put 4 in your cart or would you put 2?
See, I don't know, because now I think I'm just confused from this review, because I would look at, I don't know. I don't know if I would, but there's no code. So there's no promo code listed. So I think maybe I would just put 2.
Really? Okay, interesting.
But I don't know.
Because I think I would put 4. And I would see if when I went to check out, if it took the 2 off. That would be my assumption. Like, and I don't know if that's just a me thing, but I feel like that's what I would do. And I always assume that whatever it is I'm seeing on my checkout, like in my checkout box, is what I'm going to actually get. So if I don't put 4 candles in that cart, I don't expect that I'm going to see 4 candles, because even when you're running a promo, it's like, you can opt in, you can opt out. So what I would have probably done is put the 4 candles in my cart. And if it was then charging me for 4 candles, not 2, I would have then picked up the phone and been like, hey, what's going on with this situation? So it took an hour and a half. It took 2 hours.
That literally is the next thing I was going to say. They say that they were trying to get this candle for over an hour. And then at the end, they say I wasted almost 2 hours.
Right.
So which is it?
Right. Which is it? Which is it, B Tatton?
It is interesting, because I did also assume that this reviewer is a little bit older. I don't know why. Oh, but I think probably why we think this is because they call Nicole a lovely young lady.
Yes, maybe that's it. And just even in the beginning, I got the vibe, like I said, when I thought maybe this is identity theft. I got the feeling that B Tatton was a little bit older.
Do you think that this is fraud?
I don't. I think it's a little weird and a little bit of a stretch to call it fraud. Now, here's the other part where I'm confused. Mm-hmm. So B Tatton put 2 in her cart, whatever. Again, you said you might have done that. So fine. I'm not going to blame her for that or them for that. But they then did rectify the issue and sent the additional 2 is what I'm hearing.
It seems that Nicole was able to find the order and correct it.
Correct. So now it is, all right, B Tatton, you think you deserve 4 for the price of 2. You got 4 for the price of 2. Now you're angry that you wasted time. So now you want to pay 0 for 4, right?
That's what comes up.
Do we think that that's fair?
What is the size of these jar candles?
Well, there are different sizes, but a typical Yankee candle is a nice sizable jar. I would say like a mason jar.
I think that I do think that it is suspicious that there is no promo code.
Yeah.
That would take care of the questioning for you. Like where it's like you type in the promo code and we're going to automatically give you 2 or take the price off. But
yeah, but I just think that because I build websites every once in a while on the side, it is sometimes where it's like, if you put 4 on the cart, like if this action happens, automatically take off this amount. I just would be curious what would have happened if she would have put the 4 candles in the cart, if it would have automatically deducted, those prices.
Yeah, it is interesting to me because it isn't as straightforward. I don't know if I've ever gotten a buy 2 get 2 free on the internet. Like, I don't know that I have encountered this.
Right. And that's also confusing because I almost wonder, it sounds like Nicole, bless her heart, I'm turning into a Southern person, handled this very well. Mm-hmm. And again, I don't want to be discrediting B. Tatton, but there's a part of me that feels like B. Tatton got confused. She thought it was buy 1, get 2, buy 2, get 1, and whatever it was, they came to the decision that it was that she was upset and she wanted the 2 extra candles.
Right.
And Nicole made that happen for her. And then that wasn't good enough for B. Tatton, B. Tatton wanted a little bit more. Now I can understand maybe trying to squeeze another promo code or an expedited shipping on the extra 2 candles or something like that. I think that there's things to be there's a little bit of wiggle room that I'm sure maybe even Nicole would have had. If she was well, I don't know if I'm going to use you guys in the future because I'm a little bit unhappy about the fact that I had to spend all this extra time on the phone. Maybe Nicole will be like, you know what? I hear you. Here's an extra 50% off coupon for the next time you visit the site. But to full on be now I want 4 candles in the mail and I want that to cost me $0 because I spent 2 hours on the phone. I think that's a bit of a leap for me.
Yeah, I don't think that B is entitled to that.
Yeah, I don't.
But I do respect asking because you never get what you don't ask for.
Squeaky wheel. Yeah.
But I don't think that means they have no integrity, that they don't want their consumer to get any kind of break. I mean, it's literally a buy 2, get 2. Exactly. I don't know.
I don't think it's that big of a deal. I just think we're making this such a big deal when I feel okay, maybe the promo should have been a little more clear. Right. Maybe there was a little bit of a discrepancy between the email and the front page of the website. Who knows exactly what was going on here, but I just think we're really taking it to a place where we don't need to. And where B. Tatton was already sort of losing me throughout the review, but where they really lost me was when they attacked Nicole in the end and said just in a really gross way, you could have you should have a better job. You can do it. You can get a better job. It's you don't know Nicole's story or how difficult it is to get a job or what her situation is. I just think that's wrong. That's crossing a line.
It is interesting to me because I partially why I liked this review is because of B's attachment to Nicole.
Yeah.
B is so mad but has so much care for Nicole,
right?
That it's so odd to me.
Well, that's why up until this last sentence, I was going to give B that compliment. I was going to say, we usually do, I appreciate when a negative review can still give credit to part of the experience that was positive. And I was about to do that for B. But when they then went back and gave Nicole this backhanded, what would you even call that?
I don't know. Honestly, it didn't occur to me that way. No, I just sort of thought it was I don't know. It's this is all about candles. Why is it getting right. Why is it turning into life advice? We're talking about,
and
candles.
This is such a big company and we're going to Trustpilot. So we're lodging a complaint against Yankee Candle at large. And I know that we're making an order online, so it's not it's to a specific store, but it just seems man, you thought you were getting a deal. You did end up getting the deal. I'm sorry you lost 2 hours of your life. That sucks. Nobody likes to be on hold and deal with all that. But you did end up getting something for free.
Well, it's also curious to me because it seems like Nicole comes off glowing in the review. And it seems like Nicole was able to fix the problem. So And there's no communication about having to wait on the phone to reach Nicole. So I'm wondering like how much of the 2 hours or the 1 hour was spent trying to figure it out before contacting Nicole. That's also left out of the story. Also,
that's a good point. Yeah.
Have you ever seen the episode of Undercover Boss with Yankee Candle?
I love Undercover Boss, but I don't know if I've seen that episode.
I just never understand how people don't clock the horrible makeup and wigs. Anyway.
Why, like that they should, people don't clock the like Undercover Boss wearing the like very fake dollar store wig.
Yeah, it's like you can't tell that this is like a Sven wig from Frozen.
I know. It does seem like some of them are playing along.
All right. I think I can crown this. How about you?
I just want to know, like this, other than the abuse of the caps, spelling and grammar was good. It seems like B. Tatton took a good proofread.
Yeah, I don't think there are any misspellings. It's just so much caps at like random point. Like, why does 2 pumpkin spice candles expecting to get 2 free? Why is that in caps?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Let's crown her.
Okay.
The queens are tabulating.
All right. You got it?
Yeah.
The queens are tabulating. Total score.
Right. Oh, queens are unanimous. 2 crowns, 2 crowns. Look at that.
Chelsey, tell me, why'd you do 2?
All right. So I did 2 because I thought I will give B. Tatton. It sounded like the promo was confusing. They could have been a little bit more straightforward with what they were offering and just a little guided the consumer a little bit more in terms of how to utilize this promotion. But outside of that, I just felt like B. Tatton was a bit out of line and a bit a bit extra for the circumstance. So that was why I gave B 2 crowns. How about you, Trey?
I did too, because the first 2 sentences, all caps, fraud, do not buy from Yankee Candle. If that is the thesis statement, I don't think that they support the thesis statement and the review. I don't think that this does not prove that they're a fraud company. I just think that I agree, promo code could have been a little more explicit in the directions, but ultimately B. Tatton got what they wanted, minus it for free. So like, yes, it was complicated and confusing, but all I get is Nicole is a wonderful customer service person and that B thinks they could have a better job. So I just gave 2 because it's not really a deal breaker for me at all. And God, I love candles.
Me too. Love a good candle. That was fun.
Yay!